So we're getting started. Martin's Fork trailhead on a Friday evening around 5:30. Plan is to hike tonight, as far as we just feel like it. A couple, 3 miles maybe, 4 miles. And set up camp. And tomorrow hike on over in the direction of Rock Ridge. Set up camp somewhere and then finish up Sunday. So it's about 15 miles total for the weekend. So, check back in here a little later with you. Pretty rough across through here, Dabo. Yeah, this is just what the doctor ordered. Look at this. Just sheer cliffs. Rock bluffs. Rock shelters. It's about 6:15 now, so this has been walking about an hour, maybe a couple miles. Not sure where we're on. I don't know. Not sure where we are at on the map. Haven't looked at it yet, but we're headed up to the top of a ridge. I think we top out and then drop down to Gray's Arch, somewhere in that area. I don't know. I better put my camera up so I can get up this right here. I'm gonna need both hands, looks like. Pretty good little rock scramble up through here. Guess we got a dog up here. We're just around the corner from Gray's Arch. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Look at the way that pine is. Just bare on one side.
Big one too. It's hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, but it's a lot harder to get to, and that makes it nicer. Yeah.
That's why I like getting back in here and get away from everybody.
See, people want to take the chairlift.
Well, if there was a chairlift right there, I'd take it right now.
Conveniently not have to walk.
I'm just saying. There's Gray's Arch. Right up there.
Now, the hill climb up the Natural Bridge is pretty, it's pretty steep. Especially on which point we're going.
We just stopped and tanked up with water because we're getting ready to head uphill off the creek. There won't be any water where we're camping at tonight, so I've picked up about 64 ounces in a collapsible water bag, and Boozer's got him 64 ounces, and everybody else is full too, so we're good on water. So we're still on rough trail 221, trail 221. It's a little sloppy through here. Yikes. Oh. Oh. Get around this here. Wow. Swampy. Alright. Well, catch up with you here probably when we get to camp. We're getting ready to climb. It's a pretty steep climb coming up out of here. So, catch you soon. It's 7:30. When we start 5:30. 2 hours hiking. 4. I gotta look on the map. I think we're about 4 miles in, maybe 5. I'll check the map. So we're making good time. Catch you soon. We camped out on a ridge last night, and we're gonna walk out here and see what the view looks like. Looks like I'm a little fall. Pretty nice morning view. This is Boozer Rock right here. We're gonna give it a name.
Isn't it steep?
Wow.
Heck of a view, isn't it?
This is nice.
Hear the water moving down there.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got a little campfire here.
Telling you, that sun coming over the ridge this morning, that fog in the valley, it was a heck of a picture.
I bet. You'll have to send that to me. Get some footage here.
I'm just gonna stay up here till he gets down so I don't slip and knock him on the rest of the way down.
You need some help, Dabo?
Yeah, figure out the best way.
Watch them poles don't jab Boozer.
Stop him.
Stop him right in the eye.
Yeah, that's them roots going down there have been tough. Yep.
How's it going, man?
Hey, man.
Where are you headed to today?
I don't know. I think I'm trying to do all of Rough Trail today, I think.
Okay.
Maybe try to go across down Swift Camp Creek, too.
That's where we're headed as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got a vehicle parked at the end of Swift Camp.
Really?
At Rock Bridge.
See, I'm parked down at Martin's Forks.
I made it to there and took Rush Ridge.
We had to do Red River Gorge. So at this point I did.
Every time we come up on the spot like this, Steve jerks his camera there.
He's waiting.
He's on.
He missed me that one time.
I'll not miss you falling again.
And what's bad, when we was crossing that creek, before we started up that hill at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and I didn't go, I was walking on the water. He had that camera out, and he was waiting any minute for him to mess up.
Yep, right on down through there.
What do you think about this, Clay? Yeah.
Time. Keep your foot in there. I'll say that we got the time. I tell you what, these poles are a lifesaver.
I done wore the rubber off mine.
Oh man. It's all nasty.
He told you both of them? I don't believe you're after that now.
It's not funny too, because they just become natural. After a while.
And you think you like them, you know how you like them. Like if I'm going downhill, it's kind of weird. This is how it's very nice. The hands on top. I thought somebody here got a shower last night. Oh man. Cool water.
I'm gonna wet my bandana.
That's what I'm gonna do too. We're gonna get one here in a little bit.
It's about prehistoric looking there. We're out on our 2-night, 3-day hike in the gorge with Shane, Daybo, and Boozer. We're basically doing all of rough trail. So, and we're just taking it easy. It's about 15 miles total, I guess, on the trail. Then there's some side trails we've been exploring. We camped last night at it's an unmarked trail. It's on our Outrageous brand maps, but there's really no name for the area. But it's just above Corrosion Cove. Really awesome campsite out on a ridge. So we did that last night. That was fun. Today we're gonna just kind of take it easy, maybe do about 10 miles, maybe a little less, and end up camp down toward Swift Camp Creek area tonight, have a campfire. We didn't have one last night. We got in late and wasn't a lot of firewood out there where we were at. So it's already like 10:15 a.m. It's humid, big time. So anyway, good day for a hike. So we're gonna head down this big hill. I'll show you. Not a big hill, just a hill. Head down this hill, across the creek, back up the other side. They call this Signature Rock. Everybody signs their name, except us. So we're still, this little section here is part of the Sheltowee Trace. A little turtle, big turtle I guess. Damn near Boone's name, Indian name. Anyway, so we're getting ready to come off this ridge and drop down over into a nice little area. It's got a big creek and some camp spots. We're not going to camp there, but we are going to have lunch. So it's really a good hike. So I know you've probably seen the GPS that's on my shoulder strap. Noticed it before. Not talked a whole lot about it. I've been using that this summer. It's a Garmin InReach, and it's got all the topo maps for the United States preloaded, which is really handy at times for orientating yourself if you get turned around. But you don't use the topo maps very often because up here all the trails are marked and we have some real nice maps, compass. But what's real nice about it is this unit is also sends text messages through the global positioning system, the GPS system. The Adeniron, or the low orbiting system. It's the same system that uses the sat phones use. I think there's 64 low orbiting satellites, and it uses that. So there's a lot of areas up here don't have cell phone service, and I like to stay in contact with Amy and the girls. And when I don't have cell phone service for all day or even at night, I actually can send a text through that to my phone. It has Bluetooth, so I don't have to use the Bluetooth. Use the Bluetooth. I can just type it in on the screen, but it's, you see it there. It's just got a little wobble stick, so it's not the easiest thing to type long messages, but you know, it's a standalone device. But with the Bluetooth, it's got a real nice app that has the topo map and your position on the map, and it makes it easier for setting waypoints and naming them. So when I start a trip, I just turn on tracking, and I got it set to send track points every 30 minutes, and it sends it to a map that I have shared, and the people I share it with can actually click on the map and see where we are, and they can actually send a text message back through that from the map. Or if they receive the text message directly from the unit, they can just hit reply and talk directly to me via text. So it's a subscription service. You can turn it on and off a month at a time. They have some lower packages that have limited texting, like 40 text max. So you send 20 and somebody else sends you 20, that's 40. Then you go over, you get charged more. I think it's like $40 a month, but I just did the unlimited plan through the summer. It's like $70 or $68. Unlimited texting, unlimited track points, waypoints, all that stuff. So just full blown in use. And I turn it on in the summer, and when I don't do any hiking in the winter, I can turn it off. Or if I do decide to do a hike, I can just turn it back on and let it run for the month and turn it back off. So it's a pretty neat plan. Now, one thing I've noticed, that when we're real deep down in the gorge or in the forest and the canopy's real thick, it doesn't send the text immediately because it's searching for signal. And I've noticed that, you know, as long as I keep moving or find a clear spot to the sky, it'll go ahead and do it. So generally I send a text, and you know, sometimes it sends immediately, sometimes it's 15 minutes later, but it'll continue to try until it finds the satellite and sends it. So works good. And on the map, the map that it puts the points on, it shows the trail, but then it also shows our actual path plotted by track points. So that's pretty cool. And if for some reason I don't have service, say for 2 hours, and it missed sending, you know, 4 points, then it just draws a line from the last point to the point it sends. So it's kind of skewed looking, but it's kind of cool. But you know, hiking along, no service when we're down in the valley, and on my cell phone, no service, and still get texts from Amy or Mom or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, just thought I'd ramble about that for a minute. So it's the Garmin InReach. I'll try to put a picture on here, model number and stuff, but it's the newer one they have out. I'm real pleased with it. Maps are sufficient. I mean, I don't depend on the maps to navigate with, although it does show you where you're at on the map. I use a set of paper maps and a compass for navigation. I think is wise. Shouldn't really depend on electronics for navigation. Anyway, I'm getting ready to head over the hill, so catch you in a little bit. Yeah. I think it'd be easier to put our feet in the water the next crossing. It's beautiful down here.
Dry up quick. They don't bleed the cow, do they? Or mine don't.
Doesn't seem like they do.
We just took us a break by the creek. Now we're headed up toward Chimney Top Rock trailhead. Check this out. It's cool. It's gonna turn uphill here in a minute, pretty violently. Say they're slick. Show me how slick they are. Wow, that's cool. Real prehistoric looking rocks. Look at that. Boozer up here crossing the creek on a log. What's nice and cool through here? 8.5 Rock Bridge.
8.5.
So we are at on the rough trail just across Chimney Top Road. We're headed toward Swift Camp Creek Trail. We're going to do another 4.5, 5 miles today. So we got a short hike out to Rock Bridge tomorrow. What's up, Dave-O? We just came down off this hillside. We're almost down to the bottom. They're kind of slick. Back in there. Big old rock. Shrooms. Another rock shelter. Try not to shake the camera too much. Hands are sweaty. Alright. Check back here in a little bit. Here's camp on night too. It's getting a little dark. Shoot it anyway. What's up, Boozer?
By 12 o'clock tomorrow, so it'll be 82.
Maybe we'll be out of here by then. You reckon?
We'll get up early enough.
I'm not saying leave early. I didn't think we'll leave really early. I just,
At 7, it's supposed to be 66.
we got on the trail at
56 degrees?
60.
what time we got on the trail this morning? About
9:30.
9:30, 10 o'clock.
We've got a little ways to go, though.
Sunday morning. Quiet in the woods. Starting our hike back toward Rock Bridge now. Final leg of the trip. Golly, trail's a little sloppy this morning. Amazing through here. So this is a part of Swift Camp Creek Trail. Oh. Well, I about went down. Let me put this camera up and get two hands on the poles here, on the trekking poles. Too slick. Try to walk with one hand. Ooh, it's cold. Check that out. Little waterfall. So the trail goes way up. All right, better get rolling here.